People thought my life was perfect, educated, beautiful, well raised from a good home. What they didn't know was that I had never made a single decision for myself. Not one. And the first time I tried to choose my own path, my parents told me I would amount to nothing. They disowned me that same day. I slept on the streets that night, and years later, they thanked me for not listening to them. But this story didn't begin with success. It began with silence. But before I continue, make sure to click on the subscription and like button and also the notification bell to get updated on reality piece like this. I grew up learning one rule every day: good daughters don't question. My parents decided everything: what school I attended, what course I studied, who I spoke to, who I avoided. Whenever I asked why, I was told, because we know better, because we love you, because you are still a child. So I stopped asking. I became very good at agreeing. On the outside, I looked calm. On the inside, I felt like a guest in my own life. The fear wasn't punishment, the fear was disappointment. The way my mother's face fell when I disagreed, the way my father went quiet when I questioned. Silence in my house was louder than shouting. The first time I said, "I'm not sure this is what I want," my mom cried. My father stopped speaking to me. Relatives whispered that I was becoming rebellious. That was when I learned silence keeps love. Also, I believed. My friends saw it before I admitted it. "You fade when they talk about your future," one said. Another one told me, "You are brilliant, but you live like you are scared of your own shadow." They encouraged me. They believed in me. But courage feels different when you are the one who might lose family. They could cheer me up. I had to live with the consequences. So every time I tried to speak and my parents get upset, I retreated again and again. At night, when the house was asleep, I lived another life. I watched international business seminars. I studied people who built global brands. I followed content creators who educated millions. My heart burned with possibility. This was what I wanted, but I hid it. I recorded video and deleted them. I made plans and buried them, because dreams are dangerous when you are not allowed to choose. One morning, I looked at my reflection and didn't recognize the person staring back. She looked tired, quiet, absent. I realized something terrifying. I wasn't afraid of failing anymore. I was afraid of disappearing. That was the day fear lost its power. My hands shook when I spoke to my parents. I told them about international businesses, about content creation, about my dreams. The room went cold. They laughed. They scolded. They said words that still echo in my chest. "You will amount to nothing. Every decision you've made on your own has failed." Then came the final blow. "If you leave this house for this nonsense, don't come back." They didn't shout. They didn't beg. They disowned me calmly. That hurts the most. That night, I sat on the street with one small bag. No plan, no money, no certainty, just the weight of my decision. I cried. I questioned myself. I wondered if silence would have been easier. That's when a stranger noticed me after some time on the streets. He didn't rescue me. He listened. And then he said something I had never heard before. "You are not weak. You were just never allowed to try." For the first time, someone believed in me without controlling me. He didn't give me comfort. He gave me opportunity. Success didn't come first. I failed a lot, but this time, failure didn't come with shame. It came with growth. I learned business. I learned confidence. I learned how to speak. Slowly, I became someone I respected. Years later, I returned home with calm voice, with confidence, with a voice. My parents didn't recognize me at first. Then I spoke. They cried. They apologized, and my father said something I never imagined hearing. Thank you for not listening to us. But now, speaking up will cost you something, but silence will cost you everything. I lost comfort. I lost approval. But I found myself. And if I had to choose again, I would choose my voice every single time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, for you not to miss my videos.